Welcome to the Kevin and Kelly Show, where we take questions from the audience and get two political perspectives in hot tubs and beer.
One hot tub.
One hot tub, two beers.
Hot topics from the hot tub.
Hot topic.
Okay, who has the first question? Mike does. Okay, Mike, what's your question?
There's been a lot of forest fires lately. Do you attribute that to man-made production of carbon dioxide, or just the normal fluctuation that we've experienced over centuries and centuries of the ebb and flow of the weather?
A bunch of hippies throwing cigarettes out of windows. That's what it is in Washington. They say it
I
already.
think that's absolutely not what's happening, actually.
Interesting perspective.
Talk to
Oh,
the
sorry.
guys in Washington.
Interesting perspective.
Flicking that butt out of the window. It happened in Montana. It's happened in Washington. They flick it out of the window and it's starting them everywhere.
I think there's multiple causes that has happened, but it's possible that it's occurring from other means. What kind of means? Other
It means, Rob, means.
Hippies throwing cigarettes
No,
out
I
of
think it can be.
You
I
gave a
think it
great
can be
means,
cyclical, and I think
yeah.
it can also be
Grab another
because of
question.
climate change.
We have one more question here. Yes,
Yeah.
hold on.
When I was a young man, the population of polar bears in the Arctic was 6,000. Today, the population of polar bears in the Arctic is 23,000. What's all the big deal about we're destroying the Arctic Ocean and going to destroy all the baby polar bears? The population of polar bears has done nothing but increase in the last 40 years.
Clearly not destroying the population.
True, I agree with that. We're not
Keep using
destroying
your
them.
aerosol
However,
spray on.
however, are they the entire indicator of destruction of of the North Pole and our climate?
They're always,
Probably not.
they're always
They're
pictured
one,
on
but
the
not
ice floe saying the ice is going to melt and you're going to die.
Mark, would that be the canary in the cave, in the,
Coal mine.
yeah, coal mine, as you would say, right?
Well, if it's going from 6,000 to 23,000, then you got your answer.
Okay.
About polar bears.
However, the answer is not being accepted by people. They think the ice is melting and they're all going to die.
I think they limited the tags on the Eskimos. They'd be eating them.
We got a question here
That might
from.
be up to Alaska's people.
Okay,
Sticking on the topic of the geophysical universe,
yes.
how do you feel about Pluto being downgraded from a planet to a dwarf planet?
Oh crap! It should be a planet.
Doesn't upset me. I feel nothing.
I have a question.
Sorry.
Okay, hold on. We got a question over there. That was a good one. Is this a question about Uranus, or since we're on the talking about planets?
Uranus.
That hasn't been reduced. That planet has not been reduced.
It's gotten larger.
So I just want to say that owning a cat can reduce the risk of stroke and heart attack by 1/3. What are your thoughts on that, Kevin?
I completely agree with that.
I would 100% disagree. What are the stats on dogs?
Dogs are only by 1/4.
Really?
Yes.
I think-
Close.
What if the allergic, or maybe more people allergic to
You
cats?
just gotta suck it up. Just
Kevin
take
is
it.
allergic to
Yeah,
cats.
you're only allergic to something until you're not allergic to
Until you're dead from
Yeah.
suffocating.
it. Well, you gotta be allergic until you're not allergic.
I don't think
It's
that's
the only way-
actually.
That's the only way it goes.
We need a doctor to shore
Yeah,
up some of these
I'm
facts,
telling you,
but
there's
I don't
doctors
think
everywhere that'll tell you, you just keep getting that allergic and then you're not allergic.
It's all in the head. Is that what you're thinking?
We'll have our producers fact check.
You don't see, we'll talk to the producers.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions to move it on? How about gun control? What's your feeling on gun control?
We went
Don't
there.
control them.
Control them.
Everybody needs one.
I would disagree with that.
If everybody was packing, we wouldn't have.
Well, what's your
Yeah.
solution,
But
Kel?
how do you control who is receiving them? You can't.
You don't. You let God do the rest.
He's not. I'm not very sure.
Pretty good. I don't know. That's my. I would say give everybody a weapon. See what happens.
I think everyone has a weapon.
And we're seeing what happens. That's a good point.
But how would you take their weapons away, Kel?
What?
How would you take people's weapons away?
just make them illegal carry.
And then you're talking
Don't
about the
have to
Crips
have
and the
weapons.
Bloods. The Crips and the Bloods. If you passed a law that said you couldn't,
Well, yeah, it would take time.
they would hand in their guns without a
Aren't
problem.
they beheading with bread knives?
And then you got hunting, there's a whole big thing, but in Montana, if you try
Yeah.
and don't take away their guns.
All right, next question.
Next question.
That's a little too.
Oh, we got another one over here.
Donald Trump or Dan Quayle?
Or
I
D's.
shoot quail.
That's
That's a tough one, Mark.
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah. Yep.
D is nuts.
Going right back to the guns and the quail.
Option C.
Yeah. You don't want to hear my voice.
Okay.
Any other questions from the audience?
I have a question.
Okay, there we go.
This is all very serious. I want to get to a lighter mode.
Thank you.
I am going to be a grandmother soon. I want to know how much advice I should give or my son and new daughter-in-law should take from me.
Ooh, I don't know.
For about the first 5 years, I'd take it all, and then after that, I'd let it go.
That is a good question. I would dispense it, but ask if they're willing to accept it, and then actually maybe just observe until
And if they say no, they don't want it, I should still give it.
you should stop.
Eminent
Can I ask how they feel about it?
You
Never
could
stop
start out
me
just
from
doing
giving
whatever you
advice.
feel is right, and then see how it all tumbles down. Yeah.
What?
Let them do it on their own.
He was saying 0.
Oh, Emmett says 0. All right, we have an audience member that
Member
says
says
0.
I should
Alright.
stay
That's
out
one
of it,
way.
huh?
I would say twins makes it a little different. They may need your help, so they'll be willing to accept things they wouldn't normally accept.
I think you make,
Desperation.
Yeah.
I think you make Emmett the babysitter. Then you'll find out how much you need grandma.
After being worn out for the first several months, they'll take any advice if they get some babysitting time.
Yeah.
Yes, I would
After
agree
being
with
up 24/7 and feeding and changing diapers, after a couple
Make
months of
Warrior
that,
the
they'll be.
babysitter.
Let's hear what they say about it.
Well, we don't have to worry about it because Jill's taking one and Claire's taking the
Oh,
other.
that's right.
We're covered.
It's all good. You can go visit.
How about Tostitos or Scoop?
Scoop, big time.
I would agree. Whole wheat or regular?
You have to go regular.
Whole wheat.
Why even mess around?
Okay, Caitlyn Jenner arrives. There's a room in the hot tub for her and you guys.
I'm out, and I just puked in my mouth.
Well, I'm out because it was puke.
So she has the hot tub to herself.
Oh yeah, it has its hot tub to itself. Sasquatch or I mean, whatever.
And Kevin will be returning to the hot tub next year.
Any other questions from the audience?
Unisex bathrooms.
Fine. The boys' line is always so short. Girls use it anyway. Let's call a spade and open it up for everybody.
Completely despicable.
Yeah.
We've now lost our country.
Yeah.
Caitlin's driving the boat.
Yeah.
Yep. Despicable.
What is that bathroom over there by the pool?
Doesn't matter.
Those you get
We're
one at a
family.
time. I'm talking about they
yeah.
allow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about random individual coming into my bathroom that have both parts. You're out.
That was a different question.
That's not what unisex means. Ah,
Same
Unibel.
question.
Oh, we have another question.
If you had to choose,
Okay.
would you rather be French or Mexican?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I might take a bullet to the head.
Okay, dinner is served.
Wait, we didn't hear Kelly's answer to that one. She wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but I think maybe French. There's a little less violence happening.
Hi, Mike. What are
Hi,
you
Kelly.
doing
How
here?
are you?
Good,
Welcome.
good.
You know it's spring. and
Yes.
You might not think so with the weather, but
I
it's
know.
it's crazy weather. But when it's spring, you have to do some spring cleaning, right?
Right. Well,
And like your
usually-
car, you got to take care of your PC. If
Yeah.
you want to get on eBay, if you want to do YouTube, you got to take care of your baby, right?
I know, but I think
many people are watching this and saying, I would not go near my computer with these things.
Well, it's not that terrifying. Actually, all you have to do is take a screwdriver, drop your screws, and take off a couple of screws in the back here.
Okay.
And then you just take off your cover.
All right.
And what you want to see is whether or not your cats and your dogs have been having fun, or you've collected a bunch of dust mites like this here. You see all this dust in here?
Yeah.
So what do we do about it? What we could do is buy one of these little vacuums you can pick up at any hardware store for about $15.
Okay.
You turn it on, and you just vacuum away. Get rid of all that dust.
Wow.
You see?
Now what about...
Let's turn this off a second.
Yeah, what about, I mean, that makes me nervous. What if I hit the wrong thing?
Well, notice that this is plastic, so
Okay.
you're not going to short anything out, and that's very important. Whatever
Right.
you do, don't get a metal pipe
Okay.
and do this, because you'll short out possibly, especially, you know, if it's a little cold like it is now.
Right.
But essentially what you want to do is vacuum all the dust.
Okay.
Also in the front here,
Yeah.
all your openings here are points of failure if you get too much dust
I
in the
see.
crevices here. So you also want to just take the vacuum, get in here for a little bit,
Okay.
and you're fine. Also, in the back, you'll notice there's a fan that
Okay.
extracts the hot air out of
Okay.
the PC. So that collects a lot of dust, and especially if your cat has been sitting on your computer,
Yeah.
it's probably going to clog. Now, if the fan stops, then you're going to have a problem. It's going to heat up your computer, and your computer's going to shut down. It's going to die.
It's not
So
good.
you don't want that to happen. So you
No.
also just turn on your vacuum, vacuum it out, vacuum these areas here, and you're good to go. Now, one other thing that you want to check is in the back here, there may be some crevices where dust has collected as well. So you
Okay.
just want to turn on, vacuum those out, and you're good to go. And
Wow.
what is this? It's not that scary. It hasn't
No.
didn't take that long. Now another thing inside here is a CPU fan.
Okay.
Now the CPU fan is what keeps your brain cool, your computer's brain cool. So what I would
Who knew?
do, this one's fairly clean,
Okay.
but I would also just get in there and vacuum out that fan. And if you do that, you'll be fine. And your computer will be happy, and it'll keep you going.
That's excellent. Now, most computers that you open up will, be fairly similar, so people can recognize their
Well,
fans
this is
pretty
a
easily.
fairly older vintage model.
Okay.
So, but the new ones have what's called a clamshell case, and they're toolless. You don't even have to bother with the screwdriver.
Oh,
So you just open it up, and it's good to go.
excellent. Now, how often would you clean this?
Spring cleaning every 6 months.
Every
You're good
6
to go.
months.
If you have a lot of cats, if you have a menagerie of cats, I do it every 3 or 4 months.
Excellent.
And you'll be happy, and your machine will be happy.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Mike.
My pleasure.
And now let's watch a little
spring.
bit more of David Pogue.